Trailer Trash Blues by Spyder Mann. Jeep turned the light bulb in his hand while Tick held the mini torch under it, sweet speed filling his lungs and setting his brain on glorious fire. That was one of the good things about touring with Speedball McQueen. The venues were generally shitty enough to where one could get away with smoking or snorting dirty drugs in the backstage area. Coming from a backwater dump like Lockjaw, Kentucky, making a, quote, living by touring in a rock band was pretty goddamn good, really. Now granted, all they did was play backwoods shitholes like the Diamond Barbecue and the Silver Fox, Bud's Brews and Filthy McNasties, but that beat the hell out of the coal mine, or cooking meth, basically the only two occupations that Jeep had any kind of idea about. Jeep was a bassist, and he knew that shit like the back of his hand. He and his longtime best friend, drummer, and main musical co-conspirator, Tick Leahy, had been playing with Speedball McQueen for about a year and a half now, and this was their third tour. That wasn't half terrible for a couple of 20-somethings from BFE, Kentucky who had never earned a taxable dollar in their lives. Now, Speedball McQueen wasn't really the name of the band, as Jeep and Tick would have liked, but rather the stage name of their veteran guitarist and vocalist, Dirty Jim McCulloch. Now, Dirty Jim was a shifty fucking slippery sidewinder of a son of a bitch, but goddamn if that filthy fucker couldn't play the guitar like the bastard son of 1,000 blues. Whoa! Jeep shouted, executing a quick hop and box while Tick took his turn with the light bulb. Fucking pumped! Jeep hollered. Gotta give these hillbillies something to piss about. Tick was still amused by Jeep's relentless enthusiasm for even the most mundane activities, like smoking speed in the back of some shithole bar getting ready to play to like 40 or 50 drunk folks. That jackass played every show like it was the fucking Taj Magoo or some shit. Didn't matter if it was a shack in the woods that claimed to be a bar or if it was a shack in the woods that claimed to be a house. Jeep would play that shit like it's his last day on the ball, running around and showboating like there's one of them representatives from one of them big record labels you hear about just showing up at shows unannounced. Of course, hell, maybe they was. The 90s was a pretty good time to be a musician. Ever since that Cobain had come along and blown away all that faggoty-ass hairband shit, Tick heard guys in suits were just giving money to all kinds of bands. Why, just the other day, he'd seen on the MTV a video from some band from Maryland about a samurai that's a redneck or something. Hell, even Anal Cunt was putting out the compact discs now. Yes, sir, it was a great time to be a musician, all right. Of course, in Tick's mind, he was a rock star already. Wasn't hard to bed abroad in the trailer park. But to bed broads outside of the trailer park, with all their teeth? Unheard of. You see, Tick and Jeep hailed from a lovely little mobile home community by the name of Flamingo Heights, itself a part of the larger community of Lockjaw, Kentucky. Now, people outside of the trailer park tended to somewhat, look down on the residents of Flamingo Heights. Apparently, Tick and Jeep and their kith and kin were considered somewhat trashy by the uppity asswipe elitist fucking good people of Lockjaw. At least that's what Jeep told Tick that he had encountered at the schoolhouse in their younger days. Tick never went to school a day in his life. His mom always said she'd be damned if any boy of hers was going to get a head full of liberal bullshit propaganda from some young slut thought her shit didn't stink. Of course, one of Tick's earliest memories was of his mama forcing Milwaukee's best down his throat so she and her friends could have a good laugh. Or her teaching him to smoke at age 4 so she and her friends could have a good laugh. But that was just Tick's mama for you. She was always such a card.